Here we go. Here come the teams. Refs are out. Here we go. Here go the Stripes doing their lap. As we call it, a rookie lap. Anything gonna stretch? No. Oh, here comes the nets. Should be Gruber starting net this afternoon. Two undefeated teams going head to head here in Victoria for this gold medal match here. As you can hear, I'm sitting in the Coquitlam section.
Don't worry, we have etiquette in the horn. We don't go
1:30 to go and warm up, and then we'll get this match underway. Winner take all game. Both teams went undefeated. Audrey, tu me dirais si c'est choppy ou pas, je vais enlever le Wi-Fi si j'ai besoin. Merci. Our starting lineup, we got Rowan Plow, Cade Wallace, Hunter Henderson, Maddie Martins, and Ashton Howe. Starting in net, we got Jack Gruber. Plow taking the draw. Comets win it to the near boards. They're trying to move it up. Wallace takes it away. Now goes in, comes off his skate, comes to the near boards, held in momentarily by Howes in the air. Plow coming back for it. He slows up. He's looking for Henderson on the far side, dumps it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call early on. No, went off his skate, they say. Comets coming up the near side. Down it goes. That's going to be icing or no? Not enough for icing. Howes goes back for it. He's trying to skate it out of danger. Big number 19 takes it away. Sent up to Mason Kiley. He goes around Scott and Jayan. He's out there with him. Kiley walking in. He takes a shot up and over. Kiley now picks it up. He's fighting off a check. Comes trying to get it back down to Wilson. Wilson holding the line. He's getting leaned on. Mason Kiley in for support. Goes over to Jayan. Jayan trying to push it forward. Wilson jumping up on it. Howes holding it. Getting it deep. Jayan out there. He trying to almost held in by Mason Kiley. Liam Kelly hustling over, trying to block that dump in. But Wilson goes back for it. Wilson trying to be a quick stretch pass up to Mason Kiley. Has a nice little touch pass for Calvin Scott to go after, but taken away by Coke Whitlam's captain. Now knocked into the neutral zone. Wilson had trouble receiving that pass from them. Wilson taking a look, goes over to Liam Kelly. Kelly trying to get it to Wallace on the near side. Wallace is out there with Cook and Braden Kelly now. Cook trying to move it up. Can't. Turned back by the number 11. Wilson's there. Comets have it. Trying to do it doing it by himself. Comets back to the line. Coquitlam playing pass, and then hard on him is Wilson back for Cook. Cook helping around for Liam Kelly. Kelly up to Braden Kelly. Just out of his reach, held in momentarily. It's in the neutral zone, couple kids whacking at it. Wilson going back to it, but quick forecheck by Comets, force him to pass it around to Wallace. Wallace chips it around his man to Cook, up to Braden Kelly. He lost the handle to number 17. Now our D are changing. Braden Kelly coming back hard on him. Barwise helps him to the boards. Archibald picking it up, quick up to Braden Kelly. Trying to go over to Rowan Plow. Plow going in now. Offside is the play. Plow out there with Kylie and Henderson. Henderson quick up to Plow, trying to get it back to Archibald, and then goes into the Comets zone. Kylie pressuring on him. Moving up the boards, but blocked. Almost held in. Et prend son punition, Audrey, de son penalty à dernier jeu. Plow. We're trying to get it deep. Kylie trying to work it away from the boards. Henderson waiting for it. Out goes Jayan. Comets trying to move it out. Bar wide, trying to get it in. Keep it in. Still pokes over. Henderson's there trying to get it to Kylie. Comets coming back the other way. Jayan hustling back, and they dump it all the way in, and they tear it off for a change. Archibald picks that one up deep in our zone. Bank pass up to Cade Wallace, trying to move it in. Comets put it back in our zone. Scott now with it. Fakes one way, lost the handle a little bit. Comets take advantage. Comets captain with it. Stripped from the puck by Martins. Martins bank pass to himself. Now he's skating it up. Up to Wallace. Wallace going in. Trying to get it towards the net. Scott now with it. Wallace chips it around for Scott, but he couldn't catch up to the pass. Up the middle, and Howes was there. Now there's a break. Martin's hustling over to get there first. He's getting hooked, and that's going to be a penalty to the Coquitlam Comets, and they will be short-handed for 2 or less. Braden Kelly and Mason Kiley out there. Wilson and Liam Kelly on the backhand here. 10-10 to go in the first. Comes to Wilson. Wilson trying to drop pass, but the Com's got a stick on it. Liam Kelly with it now in the neutral zone. Goes over to Wilson. Wilson. Oh, bad read and good read by a short-handed shot and in for a goal. Try to get it back to Liam Kelly here, and Comets read that really neatly, and then he had a breakaway, and he's going in and just first shot of the game beats Gruber, 5-hole. Cook out there taking the draw. We are still on the power play for another 1:43 here. We win it straight back. Too fast, pass too hot to handle. Kelly goes for it. Kelly slows up. Wilson trying to make a pass up to Cook, tips it forward. Comics dump it right back towards Liam Kelly. Kelly with it. Trying to move it up to Mason Kiley. He's got a break. He's got Cook along it. Quick shot, big save. Nice save by their netminder there, first touch. Mason Kiley has it now. Drop pass to Liam Kelly, but it's just off the mark and almost turned over. Boys are taking up, they're changing. Comets trying to take advantage of our boys changing. All the way down ice it goes. Plow's going to go back and retrieve that one. 1:04 to go in our power play. Plow now with it. Lost the handle, pushed it into the neutral zone. Into the glove for a whistle. Gruber didn't like what he was seeing, so he holds the puck. 9 minutes to go in the first. Plow wins the draw.
How's it going?
Bar-wise, bank pass up to Henderson or Wallace. He's going to try to skate onto it. Wallace has a chance going in. Backhand shot, scores! What a goal by Cade Wallace. Let's take a look at that one more time. Tie game. A win, and then a nice read bank pass up, and Cade just goes up there and then beats the D-man, leans on it, and then just pulls it to his backhand off the post and in. Nice, beautiful goal by Cade Wallace. Wallace out there with Henderson and Wallace. Plow taking the draw. Matty Martins and Howes on the back end. Plow kicks it back, winning the draw. Martin's now with it, looking for an outlet. Didn't like what he saw, turned it around. He's getting hounded by number 8, their captain. Martins, bank pass to Howes. Howes quick up to Wallace, trying to do a one-touch, trying to hook it up to Henderson, couldn't quite get enough mustard on it. Plow now trying to get it out of the zone. Does, hooks it back over to Henderson, he's going in. Henderson with it. Trying to get it to Plow. Plow on the backhand, poked out front. Plow steals that one back. Centering pass, broken up. Wadger's back out there to join this line. Howes jumping in on that one. Trying to move it down. Wadger trying to stick lift. His first shift of the game. Plow dumps it right back in. Boys tag up. Thomas now come back. Wadger's now forechecking. Coming up this side now. Thomas trying to move it up. Can't. Wadgers pushes that one forward. Howes now with it. He's going to try to skate a long ways. Goes around Giant, and he had to lift his leg to stay out of the way and goes offside. All right, now we got Giant, Wadsworth, and Scott out there. Wilson and Liam Kelly. Giant taking the draw. Comes back to Liam Kelly, quick up to Wadsworth. He's trying to catch that pass along the boards. He's getting rubbed off. Comets come up with it. They're trying to move it out the side. Liam Kelly tried to hold it in, couldn't. Now he's got to hustle. A speedy number 5, couldn't quite get to it. Kelly trying to find it in his feet, doing a good job protecting the puck. Leaves for Wadsworth. Wadsworth taking a look. Nice read by Waddy to get it up to Wilson. Wilson trying to bank it to himself. Puck right here in front of us, over to Giant. Giant with it, back to Liam Kelly. Kelly trying to find Waddy on the near side, caught it in his feet. Giant stealing, trying to get a shot, got a stick lifted. Liam Kelly hustles over to hold it in. Scott's there. Giant trying to dig it out. Giant has it. Wadsworth hustling down in the corner. Picks it up on the backhand. He's got Giant out front. Goes back all the way to Liam Kelly. He loads a shot, goes off a body, comes out to Scott Wadsworth. Wadsworth has it. Trying to make a pass. Puck jumped on him. Wadsworth still with it though. Trying to push it to the middle, walks in, takes a shot into the glove for a whistle. Nice hard shot. taking the draw. It was required.
Yeah.
Thomas trying to move it up. Archibald puts it down deep for Braden Kelly. He's trying to pull it in. Takes a shot into the glove for a whistle. It was going wide. Not sure if they're going to count that as a shot or not, but shots are now 4-2 in favor of our Kamloops Blazers. Same personnel out there. Cook taking the draw. Cook waved out, not sure what happened. Mason Kiley jumping in to take that draw. Comes back to Cook in the middle. Cook trying to make a move, getting fancy. Comets take it away. Moving up into the neutral zone with numbers, with speed. Going in on Archibald. Archie trying to keep him wide. Shot, pad saved by Gruber. Comes to the middle. Nice stick by Cook to steal that one away now. He's trying to skate away with it. Over to Kiley. Kiley going in. Dishes off to Cook. Cook going in. He takes a shot. Big rebound. Goes to the side. Comes to the Comets along the far boards. Now they're moving back into the neutral zone. Pass up the middle. Barwise trying to get body position. He's getting hooked, and they're going back to the penalty now. Barwise getting held on there. Comes to the line, and that'll give us another power play. Going in, you can see him just getting hooked right under their arms. That was the penalty right there, folks. See if we can capitalize on this power play. Plow taking the draw. He's out there with Henderson and Wallace. Plow ties up his man. Comets take advantage of it. He hits it hard around the boards. Howes holds the line. Comes to Henderson. Henderson trying to get it over to Wallace. Couldn't get it to him because their captain got her stick in the way. Martin's now with it. He backhands it over to Howes. Howes having trouble. Plow picks that one up. Skates it out of danger. Plow taking a look. Pushes it over to Howes. Howes up to Henderson. Henderson trying to get it over to Wallace. Wallace loads a shot and big save. Comes out to the middle. Howes has it. He puts it right on net and then in. Oh, what a save! A shot and a rebound. Plow on the backhand elevated it and right into the glove of a netminer here. Cade with the original shot here. And it comes out front and Howes puts it on net. Right here, and then look at that. Nice save by their netminer. Now we got Diane, Wadsworth, and Scott out there. Waddy picking it up along the boards. Protecting the puck. He pushes it around his man. Stick lift. Hard on the stick was Wadsworth. Now he's trying to find someone. Back to the line for Liam Kelly. He loads a shot and tipped. Goes over the net. Comets get there first. Wadsworth trying to dive for it. Gets back up and Comets dump it all the way down. Gerber out to lead. Speedy number 5. He got a shorthanded goal last time. Leads for Liam Kelly. Kelly going in with a head full of steam going in. Cutting to the middle, takes a shot off a stick and into the netting for a whistle. Out goes Cook, Kiley, and Kelly. Archibald and Barwise for the last 46 seconds of this power play. 4:16 to go in the first. Cook taking the draw against their captain, number 8. Puck one back to Barwise. Barwise quickly over to Archibald, back to Barwise. Barwise finds Kiley on the far side. He puts it on net. Or no, he's making a pass. Sorry, my bad. Coming to Barwise. Barwise over to Liam Kelly, or Archibald. Braden Kelly tried to get a shot off, but a stick got on him. Braden Kelly trying to steal it back. Cook comes up with it. He's got Kiley out front. Cook back to the line. Archibald now with it. Down deep for Cook. Cook trying to make a move. Held in nicely by Archibald. And he puts it towards the net. Comes to the backside. A shot and another nice save by their netminer. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Cook taking the draw. He wins it straight back to Barwise. Barwise goes to Kelly, back to Barwise, just held it in. Archibald trying to get it out, comes into the neutral zone. Penalty about to expire. Archibald has it. Boys tagged up. Archie trying to get it in. Cook follows it up, pushing it deep. Braden Kelly hounding his man, pushes it around behind the net. Has a chance, comes to him. Puck is there and in for a goal. Kamloops Blazers take a 2-1 lead late in the first. Wraparound try, goes a couple whacks at it, just falls off his stick right on the stick of Cook. 3:18 to go. Plow out there with Wallace and Henderson. Refs over there talking to our coach. Not sure what they're talking about. We could zoom in and try to do a lip read, but I'm not that good. Well, I just need a mirror over there. You could almost get the reflection, right? Talking to our goalie now, trying to see, I'm not sure what happened, but ref's talking to the kids now, not sure what's conspiring here, but we will play on. Score is 2-1 in favor of Kamloops Blazers at 3:18. Shots are 9-3 in favor of Kamloops. Puck is 1 to Wallace. Howes jumps onto that one, he's bringing it in, dumps it in deep. Stolen momentarily. Comets come up with it. Moving it up the near boards. Fighting the puck a little bit. Howes leaves for Henderson. Henderson bringing it in over the blue line. He loads a distance shot right into the glove, and he's going to hold for a whistle. Taking the draw with Henderson and Wallace. Martins and Howes on the back end. Plow has it in his feet, trying to kick it. Everyone tied up, poked out, and who's gonna get it? Now it comes back to Plow, back to Howes, or Martins, tipped towards the net, back, oh, almost a baseball swing there at it. Couldn't quite make contact with Wallace. Plow taking the draw again. That's big number 9, big boy, or 19, sorry. Comes through. House wisely didn't go pinch in for that. Thomas now coming up. Speedy number 5, dumps it in deep. Martins has it. Fighting off a couple of checks. Came towards the net. Plow picks it up. Now he's skating up. He's got Henderson on the far side. Nice pass up from Plow. Henderson going in. Plow going to the net. Comes back to Wilson. Nice little move. Oh, couldn't quite get to pull the trigger. Down goes Wadsworth there. Stepped on a stick. Trying to knock down was Liam Kelly at the line. Couldn't make contact. He's hustling back. Big number 19. He's going with some speed. Jayan now. Quick up to Scott. He couldn't quite catch the pass. Comets have that one. Dump it in deep. Jayan's going to leave for Wilson. Wilson trying to get it around his man. Comes to out front dangerously. Now it's out of trouble. Wadsworth has it. He's skating it up. Waddy going in. Trying to get it around his man. Does. He's got Jayan out front. Waddy going around. Looking. Taking a look. Now down to Jayan. Fights off a check. Dumps it to the corner. Waddy picks it up. Waddy trying to push it around. Liam Kelly now. Trying to jump into it. Kelly over to Wilson. Wilson loads a shot into the glove for a whistle. Cook, Kelly, Kylie, Archibald, Barwise. Cook taking the draw here. Into the feet. He gets pushed down by big number 19, and then Cook trying to get it back. Cook trying to move it down. Kylie gets a stick on it, almost hits the linesman there. Kelly with it, hooks it back to the line for Archie. Archie pushes it deep for Kylie. Kylie has a chance. He takes a shot. Block, comes back to him. Another quick shot goes wide. Kelly now with it. He's circling back to Archie. Back to Kelly. Battle along the near boards here. Comes to Braden Kelly, leaves for Cook. He takes a shot, bounces out. Now Coquitlam counter-attacking here. Big, number 5 up to number 19. Big speedy number 19. Kylie on him, he goes down. Cook picks that one up. Trying to make a little moves here. Cook going in, he's got Braden Kelly with him. Cook with it, backhand shot wide of the net. Mason Kylie there, trying to lift a stick here. Number 4 for Coquitlam trying to work it up. Mason Kylie's there, steals. And then Coquitlam moving it back. Kelly in to help out, and that'll do it for period number 1. Two to 1 in favor of Kamloops Blazers. Shots are 13-3. Made it. Nice.
Dinner, but it took a while for food to get to us.
All good. Got lots of game left. Thanks for coming.
The end of the first?
Yeah. Now we got 2 more 20-minute periods. Yeah. We're down 1-0, but battle back. Yeah. Let's start this section. All right, plow out there with Henderson. Buck. Henderson chipping it forward. Barnes back for it. Big number 19 goes down. Howell's fighting the puck a little bit. Along the end boards, around to the line. Shot, not high stick. Knocked down with a high stick apparently. Wasn't sure if there was a high stick or a glove on that one. All right, we got Gianne, Wadsworth, and Scott, Kelly, and Wilson. Gianne taking the draw against their captain, number 8. One into the zone. Got knocked down with a high stick. That's what happened. All right, Waddy takes that one. Up to Gianne, just off his stick. And he's hustling after his man. Brings him into the boards. Scott with it, dancing around here along the boards. He's going to take a tripping minor, and that will... Scott got a stick in there, and Coquitlam's getting there first. Oh, I call it a hooking. I would have called it tripping. Regardless, it was a penalty. All right, we got Braden Kelly taking the draw here, out there with Cook. Liam Kelly and Wilson take on the back end. Braden Kelly taking the draw against number 8. Coquitlam wins the draw. Battle ensues though. Kelly knocked it just out of the reach. A nice stick lift by Liam Kelly, and then he makes no mistake getting it into the neutral zone. Big number 10 now, fighting off a check from Cuts and Cook. Coquitlam moving it in. Liam Kelly takes that one away. Battling 2 boys, and a third comes in to help. Braden Kelly trying to knock it off their stick, walking in the middle, and loose. Liam Kelly now. He takes it off the boards and all the way down. Their netminder go to play it. Number 2 picks it up for Coquitlam. Hounded by his man was Braden Kelly. Comes to him, trying to make a move, lost it. Coming back is big number 19. Back to the line it comes. Big number 10. Goes deep for 19, takes a shot, blocked by Archibald. Into his feet. Comet's trying to jump on that one. Pushed to the side, bar-wise now. Lost the handle, comes out front. Archie reaches out, gets it, and then dumps into the neutral zone, relieving the pressure. Number 2, trying to get it around Kylie. Nice little drop pass to Braden Kelly. He's getting hooked. That's going to be a penalty and fights off a second. Could have been 2 penalties there. Good hard work by Braden Kelly. Now we'll play 4-on-4 for 42 seconds. A hook and then a trip. Plow taking the draw now. He's out there with Kylie. Archibald and chipped right over the head of Barwise. He's got a hustle. Barwise trying to tie his man up. Get a good job. He goes down. 4-on-4 here. Quick over to Mason Kylie. Bounce over his stick. Trying to chip it around his number 5. Kylie now with it. Offside. Plow tried to stay stopped, but stopped on the wrong side of the blue line. 19 seconds of 4-on-4, and then Blazers will have a brief power play. Henderson taking the draw here. Pushed into the zone. Comets come up with it. Dumped on the stick of Howes to Martins. Martins, nice pass up to Wallace. He spins. Trying to get it back to Martins. He's getting hounded by a couple boys. Wallace with it, takes a shot wide of the net, hard out the outside. First penalty now over. Now we're on a power play, coming to Martins. Martins with it, going deep. Wallace covering for him. Henderson's deep. Out goes Wadsworth. Trying to get it. Henderson, backhand shot, nice save. Waddy picks that one up behind the net. He's got Wallace out front, centering pass. Dives for it, goes under Wadsworth, and then Comets come up with it. Big little number 5 dumps it all the way down. 45 seconds to go in our power play. Howes now with it. Quick up to Henderson, couldn't quite catch the pass. Howes kicks it forward. Wallace now with it, up to Wadsworth. He takes that pass, brings it in, trying to go around his man, number 10. Waddy now with it, deep in the zone, waiting for new line mates to join him. Wadsworth there, trying to find Wilson. Wilson takes a shot wide of the net. Braden Kelly's there now, skating onto it to Mason Kylie. To the line, held in. Braden Kelly with it. Wadsworth battling out front. Shot up. Oh, nice save. Thomas trying to move it out of the zone. Comes back to Wilson, to Kylie. Kylie. Penalty now expiring. Number 19 going in on Liam Kelly. Nice stick. And a couple of guys just collapsed on him. Cook trying to move it up. Comes to Liam Kelly. Kelly moving it up. Skating hard. Going in. Kelly Braden Kelly now with it. Takes a shot, goes off a stick and wide of the net. Trying to move it out. Wilson's there, but he's jumped on him. Mason Kiley takes his man out. Fell. Wilson picks it up behind our net to Liam Kelly. Trying to move it across. No one home. Common trying to do a bank pass up successfully. Wilson missed his man. Nice stick by Liam Kelly to break that one up. Goes behind our net. Cook trying to dig it out of the pile. Comets come up with it, trying to bank it in. Liam Kelly fights off his check, trying to push it around. Comets come up with it, goes through the blue paint. Braden Kelly doing a stick lift. Comets come up with it, centering pass, wide of the net. Goes all the way around. Wilson takes a quick look, trying to move it up for Braden Kelly. Comets come up with it again. Two number 11s battling for it. Cook comes up with it though. Comes back to the line, held in. Shot in deep. Goes through Cook and goes deep. Centering pass. Cook gonna skate onto it. Banks it around his man. And hustling after it is Cook. Hard on his man, brings him into the boards. Sent up, held in by Barwise. Almost thought he was gonna break his stick there. It bent in a U. Barwise pinched up. Scott goes deep for Wadsworth. Wadsworth trying to find Giant. Backdoor. Oh, good try. Wadsworth kicks it to Scott. Scott takes a shot. Scores! Wadsworth sets up Scott for a goal. Hard work by our boards. Started with Barwise holding it in. Waddy here trying to find Giant. Deflects and then pokes it to Scott. Wadsworth just leaves it and just Scott buries it top corner. Diane taking the draw here. Dug out by the Comets. Barwise jumps on that one. Sent into our zone. Archibald goes back to pick that one up. Pushed all the way around, out of the reach of Barwise. Comets get there first. Kicks forward. Wadsworth does try to do a nice little move. Comets come up with it. Scott steals that one momentarily. Back to the far side. Number 19 goes through. Waddy trying to move it around. His man didn't see number 8 there. Puck is loose. Shot and big save. Shot again. There's a big save by Gruber. Giant pushes it up for Wadsworth. Wadsworth and Giant going. Waddy trying to chip it around. Goes off a stick. Goes to Giant. Giant trying to push it. Scott now with it. Scott says Giant with it. He spins, goes around his man neatly. Giant with it, trying to move it back to the line. Now he does. Howe's now with it. Goes in. Scott lost the handle and they dump it down the ice for an icing call. Nice hard shift by that line. Now we got Plow, Henderson, and Wallace up front. Howes and Martins on the back end. 12:34 to go. It's 3-1 game in favor of our Kamloops Blazers. Shots are 16-7. Plow taking the draw, hook back. Howes fakes the slap shot, puts it deep. Comets trying to move it up around the line, held in. Again, Howes walking towards the net, trying to get it towards the net, just using his force, will to move it there. And now Coquitlam coming back the other way through the neutral zone with some speed, going in on Plow, shot and swallowed up. That was Gruber with the save. Cook taking the draw here. Coquitlam wins it. Back to the line. Takes a shot through and then swallowed up. That rebound was Gruber. Just over 12 minutes to go in the second. Cook taking the draw here. Cook getting waved out. In goes Mason Kiley to take this one. Coquitlam wins that one. Quick shot again, goes off a body and wide. Liam Kelly's gonna skate onto that one, backhands it up to twin brother Braden Kelly, couldn't get it around number 2. Number 2 forces it in, Cook steals that one away, and then pushes it around for Wilson, who couldn't quite catch that pass. Mason Kiley now has it, kicking it forward. Shot blocked by Liam Kelly. Kelly now goes behind the net. Quick up to Kiley. Kiley, one move forward, back, and then up for Cook. Cook now. Cook trying to push it to Braden Kelly out front, and then their net might have not like what it saw and held it for a whistle. Out goes Gianne, Wadsworth, and Scott. Barwise and Archibald on the back end here. .11:23 to go in the second. Gianne taking the draw here. Scrambly draw comes to Coquitlam. Coquitlam Cow moving through the middle. Push to the middle, it's cleared. Just out of the reach, and that's going to be an icing call. Diane taking the draw against number 16. Puck is dropped into the skates. Ref running interference. Number 19 battling Scott there. Number 19 picks it up along the boards, spins off the check from Gianne, comes back to number 2 on the point, takes a shot, blocked by Scott. Back to the line it goes. Hits the crowd out front. Archibald trying to move it around. Gianne pushes it up. Wadsworth's going to skate onto that one. Wadsworth trying to chip it around his man, then shot to the near side. Coquitlam Comets with it, back to the line. Hard on him with Scott, forcing him to turn on the line, and he just dumps it all the way in. Archibald trying to beat his man to the puck. Two big boys. 19. Checked by Archibald. He turns it around. He's tripped up. Centering pass broken up by Gianne. Can't come to the middle. Barwise now with it. Fights off a check, chipping around the boards for Wadsworth, trying to pick up just out of his reach. And he whistles it to the line and now comes out into the neutral zone. Wadsworth tripped up. Scott trying to battle a man without a stick. Hits the air and stick and comes to Martins. Skates it out of danger. Calmly passes it over to House, back to Martins. Martins trying to do a quick up to Henderson. Couldn't quite catch the pass on the backhand up, and in the netting it goes. Out goes Plow, Henderson, and Wallace. Martins and House. Plow taking the draw here against their captain, number 8. Plow wins the draw, comes back to House. He tried to get a shot through, can't. Comets trying to push it into the neutral zone. Now there's a race for it. Martins goes back to pick that puck up. Martins up to Henderson. Quick touch pass to Plow. Plow going up. He's got Wallace with him. Plow goes behind the net, left the puck behind. Thomas now trying to move it up out of the zone. Martin's trying to read that one, holding it in. Battle now into the neutral zone goes. Hooked over to Howes. Howes a wide open Cook. Cook now with it. He's going for a skate. Trying to make a pass off the mark. Coming up the near side now. Dumped in by Coquitlam. Gruber out to leave for Howes. Or Cook. Cook now quick up to Mason Kiley. Kiley now going in with Braden Kelly. Offside, says the linesman. Cook taking the draw here. Coquitlam pushes it forward. Liam Kelly's hustling over to pick up that puck. Quick up to Mason Kiley, trying to make a pass, goes off a skate, comes back in the zone. Cook picks that one up in the neutral zone. He's skating it through the middle. Knocked off his stick, but Wilson picks it up. Wilson walking in, making a move, trying to make a pass over to Cook, can't get it to him. Now speedy number 19 for Coquitlam going through the neutral zone on Liam Kelly. He's keeping him wide. Cook, or Kiley, or sorry, one of our guys. So he pushed it up, and Brandon Kelly hustling after it. Kelly doing a big circle, trying to hit Jayan. No, Archibald takes a shot from distance wide of the net. Jayan's going to pick that one up. Jayan now spins. Deep for Kelly. Braden Kelly with it, cutting to the middle. He sees the crowd, takes a shot. Nice save, penalty being called against Coquitlam. And nope, he didn't touch it. Called it, touch it. Number 5 getting a penalty for 2 minutes hooking. We got Jayan, Wadsworth, and Scott out there. Barwise and Archibald on the back end here. Jayan taking the draw. Comets win it. Hustled over. Comets come up with it. Off the boards it goes and into the neutral zone. Archie with it. Goes over to Barwise. Back to Archibald. Archie taking a look, trying to find the lane. Whiffed on his pass. Scott trying to help it out. Archibald coming back for it, trying to do a stick lift. Barwise comes back in support. Quick up to Wadsworth, trying to get it, but number 10 got her stick on it. Comes back to Barwise. Bank pass up to Wadsworth. Wadsworth trying to hook it around for Jayan. Jayan now skates onto it. Jayan going. Wadsworth with him. Scott on the near side. Couldn't feed it to Wadsworth there. And dumped into the neutral zone. Stopped by Archibald. Archibald over to Scott. Scott going in offside. Wadsworth tied up. Little maybe interference. Some chirping going on. Let's see what happened. See if I caught it. Oh, could have been an interference call. Yeah. He's a good player. Plow tying up his man. Jumped all the way down. No icing. We're on a power play for another 1:14. Martin's now picking it up. Quick up. Blocked by number 10. Dumped right back in. Martins pushes it over to Howes. Howes trying to find Henderson on the near side. Henderson bringing it in. Drop to Plow. Gets it over to Wallace. Wallace makes a move and scores! Nice passing play. All started from our own zone. Nice stretch pass here coming up the near side. Henderson brings it in. Little push pass over to Plow. Nice feed, and then just tucks it through the 5-hole was Wallace. 6:18 to go in the second. 4-1 in favor of our Kamloops Blazers. Plow taking the draw. Wins it back to Martins. Martins to Howes, back to Martins.
That's a good deal.
Martins trying to hit Plow, trying to catch it in the skates. Comets come up with it here. They're trying to go off the glass into the neutral zone. Martins is there, goes around them. Comets coming in with numbers, takes a shot wide of the net. Pushed into the neutral zone. Comets now. go rink wide. He fell down trying to take that pass. Howell's pushing that up, holding the line, trying to let them break in. Wallace trying to dig it out, does. Wallace brings it in. Wallace takes a shot from distance. Nice save. Henderson pushes it down deep for Cook. Cook now with it. Wraparound try, fell down. Trying to make a move. Pushed into the neutral zone to Wilson, to Liam Kelly. Kelly finds twin brother. Braden Kelly, he's got a lane. Going wide, takes a shot up off a stick and wide on net. Braden Kelly picks it back up. Kelly now trying to push it back to Liam Kelly. Kelly pushes it deep for his brother again. Braden Kelly walked in, nice little move, trying to make a shot. Now a shot from Kylie. Had to be sharp, was the goalie. Back to the line for Wilson. Liam Kelly goes deep to Braden Kelly. Trying to feed back the line, but Comet player was there. Thomas trying to move it in. Good job by Wilson. Nice pass up to Cook. Takes that pass neatly right on the stick. Cook looking, takes a shot through the crowd legs, and then shot, and nice save. Mason Kylie trying to get it to Braden Kelly out front. Now he's behind the net, sends it back to the line. Archibald's there. He loads a shot. Loose. Kylie takes a shot. Jayan's there, whacking at it. Jayan to Braden Kelly. He hooked it wide. Mason Kylie gonna go back for that. Leaves for Barwise. He dumps it all the way around for Jayan. That initiates another change. Jayan spins, trying to keep the puck with him. Kylie there, trying to hold it in, as Archibald does. Comes to Jayan. He's gonna dish it over to Mason Kylie. He takes a shot. Oh, nice save. Jayan's there. Jayan fighting off a few players. Comes to Barwise. Quick over to Wallace. Or was trying to get it to Archibald. Wallace's skate got in the way. Wallace does a good job getting his body in the way. Now quick up to the near side, and Archibald bank passes it up to Scott. Scott on for Wadsworth. Centering pass, Wallace is there, sent around. Thomas trying to move it out. Barwise with it. Quick up to Scott. Scott trying to poke it to Wallace, couldn't quite make contact. And a changing breakaway chance here for the Comets. Take a shot, and Gruber with the save. And then hits it in. That could be a penalty. Oh, no arm in the air. Two of them catch that neatly. And Gruber just stood his ground, held it. And then whistle goes, and they whack at it. Jayan taking the draw. Wallace skates onto that one. Over to Scott. Scott now moving it up. He's got Wallace going to the net. Scott slows up, trying to find Jayan in the middle. Jayan with it, back to Howes. Centering pass comes. Gruber almost took a skate in the face there. Jayan fighting off a check. He digs it out, now he's skating it. He got tripped, and that's going to be a penalty to the Comet. Back to the power play we go. Jayan just dug it out and tried to skate it out, and then a stick got right in his skates. Take him right out there. Lau, Kylie, and Henderson now out there. Lau taking the draw. Plow wins it to the side. Comes to the line and all the way down. Wilson couldn't quite catch it. Liam Kelly going back for it. Slow it up. Trying to find a lane up to Wilson. Wilson, stretch pass up to Plow, couldn't quite catch it. Dumped in deep. Wilson back for it. 30 seconds elapsed now on our power play. Comes to Plow, or Kylie, pushes it over to Henderson on the line, couldn't quite catch it, and he trips up his man. That's gonna be a call. And that will negate our power play. We'll play 4-on-4 for 118. Henderson in the box. Cook and Kelly up front. Late change. Waved out. No. A D-man going in to take the draw. No. Little confusion here. Braden Kelly taking the draw here. Comes back to the line. Gruber makes the first save. Now they're going back the other way. Braden Kelly quick up to Cook. Cook trying to go around his man, does, but just couldn't quite keep the puck with himself. Blocked by Braden Kelly, held in by Barwise. Comets trying to move it up, held in. He fell down, was Kelly. Cook trying to fight the puck here. Cook steals back momentarily. Comets dump it in. Archibald picks that one up, reverses for Barwise. Barwise now with it, reverses again for Archibald, quick up to Kelly. Kelly to Barwise. Trying to get it to Braden Kelly. Cook now with it, trying to go around his man, stand it up. Now back the other way, nice stick by Archibald, hard on number 19. He's trying to push it forward. Archibald has a chance here. Couldn't quite get it around his man. 45 seconds to go in the frame and 16 seconds of 4-on-4. Number 4 going in. Nice job by Wallace to come back for that one off the bench. He chips it around. Going in. We got 30 seconds to go in the frame here. Wallace takes a shot and held for a whistle. First penalty expires, so now the Comets on the power play for 42 seconds. And there's only 27.4 seconds to go in the second. Wadsworth and Wallace up front now. Wallace taking the draw. Shots are 22-13. Wadsworth's quick shot off the post again. The post has been Wadsworth's biggest nemesis all weekend. Wadsworth hounding his man, trying to force them to try to make a play. Wallace comes over to try to block that one, does. Wallace now with it. 7 seconds to go in the game frame. Martins pins it along the boards and dumped over. Howes picks that up, and that'll do it for period number 2. We won. Good. How can you tell this team is... Look at that. Someone take a picture of that on the screen. See if I can do it. Looks like these guys are amped up. Henderson back in the box for another 14 seconds. 20 minutes on the clock. Wallace and Wadsworth up front here. Howes and Martins on the back end. Waddy taking the draw here against number 8. Wadsworth wins it into his feet, but Comets take advantage of it. Sent to the far side, hook to the middle. Wadsworth comes up with it, runs into Wallace. Wallace bank pass to Wadsworth. He fell down momentarily, pokes it around his man, stays with it. Wadsworth going in, trying to go around his man, trying to pull to his backhand. Couldn't quite catch up to the puck. Comets come up with it. Penalty now over. Scott kicks it away. Wadsworth comes up with it, chips it around his man, trying to skate after it now. Wadsworth trying to get it around his man, number 10. Waddy gets in the body position. He's got Scott out front. Got his stick checked, now sent around the near side. Thomas trying to move it up here with Numbers coming through the neutral zone. Plow coming back for it. Wilson now. He's coming up with a head full of steam. Skates it into the zone. Trying to cut to the middle. Turns. Now we're set up here, down deep for Scott. Scott along the near boards, trying to stop up. Giant in for support. He gets tripped up. No arm in the air. Coming back the other way, offside, or the Comets. He tried to stop on the line and fell over into the zone on the near side here. I'm not sure if they got that in the frame or not, but. Kylie and Kelly up front, and Kelly and Wilson on the back end. Puck is one to the side by the Comets, and they dump it all the way in. Wilson goes back to pick it up behind the net. Drop pass to Liam Kelly. Trying to make a pass to Braden Kelly. Couldn't quite catch him. Cook blocks that. Sent to the neutral zone. Sent in deep by Comets. Liam Kelly now with it. He slows up. Fighting off a check up to Mason Kiley, takes a weird bounce, and Braden Kelly now has it, trying to get it around his man. Almost poked it around his man and blew a tire. Cook now with it. Now Liam Kelly pushes it over to Barwise. They finish their D change. Now Comets coming back the other way. Shot from distance, glove for a whistle. Out goes Plow, Henderson, and Wallace. Barwise and Archibald on the back end here. 17:55 to go. Plow taking the draw. Into the feet. Comes to the line. Number 4 with it. Takes a shot. Blocked by Wallace. Wallace trying to get to it. Plow jumps onto that puck. Now there's 3 of them going through the center. Henderson bringing in. Wallace trying to cut to the net. Shot to, not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Those two are usually always hitting each other pretty good. Wallace, a little extra effort, trying to push it around. Sent up the middle, knocked down by number 19. Barwise on him, trying to lean on him. Barwise using the linesman who got in the way. Barwise jumping at it, dives over his man, dig number 19 going in. He's got 18 on the other side, centering pass broken up by Archibald. Wallace up to Giant. Giant going in. He's going to wait for line mates to come. Nice stick by number 16 to break that up momentarily. Martins picks that one up in the neutral zone. Over to Howes. Howes quick up to Scott. Stitch pass to Wadsworth, couldn't quite catch it. Comes back to Scott. Giant out. Drops for Martins. Martins with it. Lost the handle, and Comets. Giant trying to hold the line, couldn't, stopped up, used the body, protects it, boys tagged up. Comets stopped it again, comes back to Wadsworth. Wadsworth has it, feeds it to Scott. Scott now with it, pushed it to the area that Wadsworth's trying to get to. Waddy fighting off his man. Giant now with it. Making moves, backhand shot, and swallowed up the rebound. For no rebound was their netminer. goes Cook, Kylie, and Kelly. Kelly and Wilson on the back end. Cook taking the draw here. Puck is won to the side here. Wilson holds the line quickly over to Kelly. Kelly sidesteps his man, leads for Kylie. Centering pass, broken up by the Comets number 22, left the puck behind. Quick up to number 19 going in for the Comets. Fight, trying to go around, centering pass, and a goal. Nice pass. Number 19 there, he drove the net, goes wide, and then nice little pass, just enough to before he goes behind the net. Plow, Wallace, and Henderson now up front, Barwise and Archibald on the back end here. Plow taking the draw. Wallace trying to push it deep in the zone, fighting off a check, comes to the line into the neutral zone. Goes through, skates into the skates of Plow. Henderson comes back to number 19. He brings it in. Plow hard on him. He slows up. Comets back to the line. Having trouble with it. Shot up in the air and wide. Archie trying to move it around the near boards. Trying to make it around as it goes into the neutral zone here. Plow trying to skate onto it. Now he's trying to get body position to get there first. He goes down. Taking a stick in the face. Battle on the blue line, comes out on the Comet side. Code Quitlam trying to move it around, nice stick lift. Comets walk the blue line, takes a shot from distance, easy pad save for Gruber. Comets come up with it on the near side. 4-2 in favor of our Kamloops Blazers. Barwise trying to battle off a few players. Oh, sorry folks. Comes to the shot, blocked by Archibald. Henderson picking it up, trying to reach out for it. Number 8 going for it to the net. Puck is bouncing, goes behind the net, centering pass. Puck is there, comes loose. Wallace hustling over, he's got Henderson with him. Wallace going in. Line mates are changing. Wallace making moves and goes down. Comets trying to counterattack here. Nice stick by Howes, he brings it in. Waiting for the new line to change up. Nice move, backhand shot, loose momentarily, covered up for a whistle. Diane, Waddy, and Scott now out there. Martins and Howes on the back end. Diane taking the draw here. Giant trying to move it towards the net. Wazner comes up with it. Leaves for Scott. Scott makes a move. Pushes it to the far side. Scott dumps it around the net. 19 trying to rim it around. No one home at the line. Good job by Howes sticking with a man that was coming behind the play, trying to sneak behind. Gruber out to leave for Howes. Helped it around. Howes skating onto it, trying to push it up to Scott. To Giant. Giant pushing it to the far side. Gets back up. Giant with it. He slows up, protecting the puck. He's got leads for Wadsworth. Wadsworth has it, trying to feed the line. Puck is there. Into the feet. Waddy picks it up. He's got Scott on the near side. Over to Scott. Scott loads a shot. Giant trying to kick at it. Wadsworth pushes to the far side. Wadsworth steals. He's walking in. He loads a shot, goes off a stick and wide. There's a number 5 behind the play, trying to get behind D. They're playing really aggressive here. Centering pass. Good job by our D to stay with it. Waddy takes that pass. He's going to try to go around his man, trying to kick it forward. Go Quitlam with it. They got a little sleeper cell hanging out in the neutral zone. Can't see that in the frame. Waddy trying to make a pass, goes off a stick. Go Quitlam trying to move it up. Now quick up to number 12, going in. Sent to the line. Down deep. Shot hits the crowd. Goes behind the net. Liam Kelly's there. Coquitlam sends it to the line. Braden Kelly almost stole. Liam Kelly poaches it forward for Braden Kelly. Quick up to Cook. Cook going in. He's got Braden Kelly with him. Cook shoots for a Shots are 26-15 in favor of our Kamloops Blazers. 12-13 to go in this 4-2 game. Cook taking the draw. He's out there with Kelly and Kylie. Archibald and Barwise on the back end. Puck was dropped. Mason Kylie digs it out of the feet. Trying to do a drop pass. Comes to... He had a little trouble fighting the puck there. Kylie with it. Over to Barwise. Barwise, quick up to Kelly, trying to chip it around his man, goes down. Cook trying to follow it up. Goes around, 19 steals, dumps it up. Archie with it. He's got a man on him. Didn't see him coming. Coming back the other way. Quick pass to Braden Kelly to Cook. Cook going in, a little 2-on-1 down low. Pushed over to Braden Kelly. Oh, what a save! Let's watch that one more time, folks. That was nice. Nice little play. Started right here. Nice pick up, and then nice little feed over to Braden Kelly. Makes a move, and then the netminder just stayed with him. Plow taking the draw here. Ties up his man. Goes back to the crowd. Wallace trying to dig it out. Henderson back to Plow along the boards. He steps around his man. He takes a shot wide of the net. They're trying to move it up. Goes to the far side. Coquitlam with it. Trying to take a shot. Henderson goes down, hits the boards hard. Plow trying to poke it to him. 11:05 to go in the third. Comes out. Howe's now with it. Quick up to Wallace. Wallace looking for a lane to pass to. He's slowing the game down. Off the glass and down to Henderson. Nice pass. Henderson centering for Howes. Couldn't quite get it. Now we got Coquitlam counter-attacking quickly. Nice stick and read by Mighty Martins. Martins bringing it in. Over to Wadsworth. He loads a shot. Score! Just hard work by these young men. Matty Martins just reads this play nicely, and he brings it in and makes a nice play over to Wadsworth, and he walks in, loads a shot, and picks that top corner there. Puts a lead back to 3. Diane, Waddy, and Scott out there. Wilson and Liam Kelly. Diane taking the draw. Wilson jumps onto that one, pushes it up the far boards, follows it up, turns, falling down, trying to get it to Diane. Diane just fighting off a check, staying with it. Diane with it, making moves, still with it. Diane fighting off a couple of checks here. Now Coquitlam moving up. Wadsworth trying to stop his entry, dumped all the way down. Liam Kelly's going to get there first. He's getting pinned, protecting the puck though. Liam Kelly trying to muscle it around his man, fighting along the boards. Puck comes to the middle. Wilson with it, up to Wadsworth. Wadsworth's got Scott with him, trying to feed it to him. Bank pass can get it to him. Nice stop by Wilson. Now they've got a couple guys behind. Giants speedy coming across here. Sent out in the middle. Puck goes up and to the end boards. Wadsworth battling the big number 19 now, and then sent around for Liam Kelly. Fakes one way, goes the other way. Kelly up to Waddy. Can't quite catch that bouncing puck. Wadsworth tried to stop that one. Scott back for it. He turns. Scott up to Cook. Cook bringing in. He's going to wait for his line-mates to come on. He rings it around for Mason Kylie was fresh off the bench. He got checked and then comes to Braden Kelly. Back to Cook. Cook trying to find Mason Kylie with a one-timer. He had to be sharp to catch that bouncing puck. Shots are now 30-15 in favor of Kamloops Blazers here. Cook taking the draw. One towards the net. Comets trying to clear. Barwise is there. He puts it in deep. Braden Kelly blew a tire. Comets trying to move it out. Glove down by Barwise. Barwise down deep for Kelly. Kelly cuts to the middle. He loads a shot. Hits Cook in the hand. That one's going to hurt. He's going to go off quick. Barwise now. He took a shot hoping that Braden Kelly was going to cut to the net. Kelly ran into his man and then kicks it to Plow. Plow trying to plow his way through. Archibald behind the frame trying to stay with a man who's trying to cherry pick here. So we're playing 4-on-4 in their zone. Shot and in the glove for a whistle. Out goes Wallace and Henderson to join Plow now. 8:11 to go in the third. 31-15 are the shots. Scores 5-2. Plow taking the draw. Puck is one to Howes. Howes walking. Drop past the Martins. Martins sees a shot. Oh, Henderson couldn't get a stick on that rebound. Wallace now with it along the boards. He's tripped up, and that's going to be a penalty. Another power play opportunity for our Kamloops Blazers. Plow, Henderson, Wallace up front. Martins and Howes on the back end here. Plow taking the draw here. Wins it to the middle. Kick to the side. Martins hustles over to get it deep. Martins drop pass. Plow wasn't paying attention. Or he was, just a little off the mark and fights off the check. Comes with it. Plow with it. Going in. Trying to feed Wallace. He fights off the check and then trying to steal it back. Centering pass. Quick back to Plow. Plow trying to feed Henderson backdoor. Takes a shot wide of the net. Wallace with it. To Plow. Plow trying to feeds the line. Martins takes a shot. Blocked by 19. 19 dumps it all the way down. 1:15 to go in our power play here. How's going to pick that one up? Quick up to Wallace. He turns. He's got Henderson on the far side. Plow going in. Goes around. Cut to the middle. Backhand. What a... Whoa! I thought that was going to be a beauty. Big save by the netminder, though, staying with Plow there. And they dump it all the way down. Plow with a glorious opportunity. Just couldn't tuck it home. Liam Kelly now with it. Passes over to Wilson. Wilson drop pass to Liam Kelly. Kelly now trying to find Wadsworth along the boards. He catches it. He's got Jayan. Gets it to Jayan. Oh, just Jayan tried to kick it to his stick. Scott with it. Pushes it to Liam Kelly on the near side. He loads a shot. Oh, hits the crossbar where the post meets the crossbar off the iron there. Wilson back for it here. Wilson trying to make a stretch pass up to Jayan. Jayan now has it off Scott's stick, trying to feed it to him. Jayan making moves, loses the handle, he's trying to steal it back. Wadsworth picks it out of the pile, backhand shot off the mark, or off his sticking out. Penalty now over. Stretch pass up to catch the guy out of the box, all the way down it goes, and that'll be an icing call. 5:49 to go. Shots 32-15. Timeout called. Timeout called for Coquitlam with 5:49. Taking the draw here. Puck is dropped. Kylie trying to win that one, does. Along the boards, fighting off a check. Comet's trying to move it out. Bank pass into the neutral zone. Speedy Braden Kelly coming back on his man. Archibald steals that one. Trying to move it up to the near side. Goes off his body, right to Barwise, up to Cook. Cook now, trying to feed it just ahead for Mason Kiley. Mason Kiley has a glorious chance. He shoots it off the iron, hard off the post. Mason Kiley on the breakaway, couldn't bury it. Now he leads for Archibald to Braden Kelly walking through, and nice toe save. Trying to clear around was the Comets, comes up the near side. Barwise now. Hooks it back over to Archibald, waiting for the boys to tag up. Archie just dumps it all the way in. Kylie now hustling back to pick it up first. Kylie now with it, waiting for some new line mates. Oh, trying to feed Plow backdoor. Good read by their D-man. Nice read by Barwise to get in the middle of that. Comets now. Barwise taking on a giant over there. Braden Kelly trying to push it up. Almost gets past number 8. Sent on to Barwise stick. Barwise hooks it up onto Plow's stick on the near side. Plow now moving it up. Sent all the way in. Plow now forechecking. Plow ties his man up. Good job. Pinning it along the boards. Kicks it around for himself. He's got Henderson out front. Plow with it. Runs into their captain, sent up the near side. Hustling after it. Goes over to the far side. Comets with a chance. And shot swallowed up. No rebound by Gruber. Plow taking the draw here. Puck is won to Martins along the boards, so around for Howes. Howes up to Wallace. Wallace picks that up on his backhand. Back to Martins. Martins fighting off a check. Boy falls down. Howes back to Martins. Martins back to Howes. Back to Martins. D just playing catch along the end boards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm not sure how many passes that was, but it was. Comes to the line, almost held in, or poked out. Howes back to pick it up behind the net. Just killing time. Just over 3 minutes to go in the third here. Shot goes weakly onto Gruber. Martins now trying to move it out. Stripped of the puck momentarily, fighting it. Henderson now with it. Just sends it to the line, trying to get it out. Gruber steers that one away. Howes a hard on his man. They both go down. 19, fighting off the check from Plow. Sent back to the line. Sent in deep. 2:50 to go. 19, backhand, and Gruber makes just stop the puck there. Out goes Cook, Kiley, and Kelly. Wilson and Kelly on the backhand here. Cook taking the draw. Cook wins it back. Kelly card up to Mason Kiley. Oh, there's a 2-on-0 here going. Kiley, nice pass, what a goal! Mason Kiley sets up Braden Kelly for a beauty. Nice a stretch pass from Liam Kelly all the way up to Mason Kiley. Kiley going in, make it look like he's gonna shoot, and then nice, beautiful pass for Braden Kelly just to put it in the empty net there. Jayan taking the draw out there with Scott and Wadsworth. Jayan wins it straight back for Liam Kelly. Kelly feeds it up, touch pass to Wadsworth off Jayan. Jayan picks that one up, goes around the net. Jayan with it, spinning with it. Back to Wilson on the line. Wilson to Scott. Scott trying to get it to Wadsworth, can't get it. Stick on the way, back to Wilson. Wilson takes a shot. Tip to the far side. Jayan with it. Along the boards, fighting off a couple of checks. Jayan trying to get it through to Wadsworth. Wadsworth leaves for Scott. Scott back to Wilson. Wilson was trying to play the puck before it got to him. Liam Kelly back for it. 1:50 to go in the third. Liam Kelly trying to stretch pass up to Wadsworth. He takes that one, pokes it around his man, goes deep. Little interference there. Wadsworth picks it up. He's got Scott out front. Waddy with it, fighting a rolling puck, drops for Plow. Scott trying to move it out. Comets dump it in, 1:20 to go in the third. Archibald, bank pass to Barwise. Barwise got separated from the puck by number 18. Plow steals it back, kicks it up to his stick neatly. Plow up to Henderson. Henderson going in with Wallace. Henderson trying to feed it through the legs there. Comes back to Archibald on the line, quickly over to Barwise. Barwise dumps it in deep. Wallace is there. Wallace fighting off a check deep in the zone. Trying to kill this last minute of play in the offensive zone. Wallace with it. Spinning in the corner. Good job by Wallace, just killing the clock. Cook in for support now. Poked out. Wallace comes back up with it. Heads back to Barwise. Barwise across to Archibald. Archie steps around his man. He goes down, pushes it deep though. Archie staying with it. Steals it back. Seconds to tick off, 18 seconds. Pushed along the boards. Comets trying to move it up. Comets with it, go into the zone, 7 seconds to go. Shot blocked, Henderson trying to get that one. Pinned along the boards, and that will do it. Gold medal winners are Kamloops Blazers, go undefeated. Well done, boys, well done. Comets waiting for the handshake. Good game. players of the game. Good job, Ashton. Cade Wallace. Well done, boys. Number 6. And number 2.
Great opportunity. Thanks.
Yeah, it makes a difference. Yeah. My mom is very interested.
Yeah, she's watching.
Well, folks, we'll see you guys next weekend. Doubleheader in Penticton.